Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing good today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a lot going on right now, and when I tell you, like, my day has just been crazy with everything that has been going on in Cali. You guys know I lived in California for over 3 years. Um, and right now these fires have me like just shook and devastated. I've been getting a lot of phone calls, people hit me up, and I didn't even realize like all of this started last night. So yesterday we had a Zoom meeting. And so after the Zoom meeting, I had posted, the link and everything for the people who missed it. And then I basically went to bed. I was really, really tired. So I had no idea that all of this had even started last night. And then I got a text message early this morning from Marquis saying that, the Palisades were on fire. And I'm like, what? Because if you live in Cali, you guys know that the Pacific Palisades is like one of the most, it's a beautiful area in Cali. A lot of rich people, big homes. So to hear about that, being on fire was like really strange. And then as the day went on and I'm on social media, I'm like, what in the world is going on? It done went from the Palisades to, West Hollywood. People are saying that downtown LA's on fire. I mean, this is really bad. Now, let me ask y'all this because it's been a lot of strange stuff that's been going on as of late.
So SoFi Bank has a great referral program going on right now. If you sign a person up for a bank account, they will give you $75. So I'm going to break this down into a few simple steps. Step one, drop in the link below, sign up for your bank account. They will give you a checking and a savings account. Now, with that, you do have to deposit $50 within 14 days. So you do have some time to deposit your $50, or just wait till you have the $50 and go ahead and sign up at that point. And once you deposit your $50, they'll give you $25 instantly, okay? Now, after that, you actually can stop and take your $25 bonus, deposit all that into your bank account, transfer it back, and you're all set to go. You don't have to go any further. But step two, I think you're going to want to check this one out because all you have to do is really share your link. You'll get a link with your bank account, share it around to your friends, family. That's what I did at first. I shared it with literally a few friends, a few family members, and I was looking in my SoFi account a few days later, and I had over $500. And I was flabbergasted because I didn't know where that money came from, but I knew my heart dropped. I was like, oh, what's happening? And I actually really needed it at that time, so it worked out great. So that's pretty much it. And three is just watch the money roll in, and that's literally what it is. It's that simple. I'm a simplistic person, right? So I try to look for the simplest stuff to do out there, especially if it's to make some cash, guys. So share it with your fan bases or your people on Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't matter how many followers you have, you can make money with this. So check it out in the link below and back to the video.
And, everything from the fog, to all this stuff, I don't care. I still feel like something was being sprayed, some type of particles were being sprayed during that whole fog situation. But put a teacup in the chat. If you guys remember me talking about this, it had to be about 2 streams ago. It was a stream that I talked about Luigi, and I was talking about insurance. Put a teacup if you guys remember me saying that they have taken fire insurance away in California. And I said that you need to be really cognizant of where you go, where you choose to live in this day and age because a lot of states are no longer covering your home. And I said California and I said Florida because Florida, they have basically gotten rid of hurricane insurance in Florida as well. Do y'all remember that? Okay, good. I'm glad a lot of y'all remember that. And I was saying, with California having, these wildfires and they're getting worse and worse, you need to be very mindful if you're going to choose to live there because the insurance companies are pulling out. And I guess people thought I was just, being facetious. And now everything I was saying, not even 2 streams ago, is coming to pass. And people are realizing that State Farm, they basically pulled out of the Palisades not even a few months ago. And it's very interesting that now the Palisades have burnt down in many other places in California. So it's so much to digest. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is causing these fires. But if you watch my deep dive that I did on the Maui fires that happened in Hawaii, what was this, about 2 years ago? I did a whole deep dive, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know. But I'm getting Maui vibes. I'm
Yeah,
getting they're trying to burn down.
yeah, me too. Maui vibes. Listen, it sounds very orchestrated to me. Oh, let's pull out your insurance a few months before there's this big fire that probably would have damn near bankrupted some of these insurance companies. I don't know. I feel like some of these insurance companies got to be worth billions, but at the same time, when you do file a claim, they do usually have to pay out a lot of money, right? So, it's just wild. If I was living out there and they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna randomly cut off," I'll be like, "Oh well, let me figure out where I need to move to because that don't sit right with me. That don't sit right. Why y'all canceling? Am I not paying you every month? Am I not paying? Have I not paid? Wild. But these insurance companies can be really crazy. Like I've had insurance companies, one day my bill's $100 a month. I have no accident or anything like that. 2 days later, it's $200 a month. I'm like, wait, what happened? What happened? Like that's a whole jump. Like I could see $5, $10. Why did it double? I haven't had any accidents, no tickets. So these insurance, they're needed, but it's very scamish, right? Insurance companies are definitely needed, but it's just giving scam.
You know what I'm saying? Certain parts in California, so they can come in, buy up the land, buy up the property, and rebuild it to whatever they want to rebuild it to. Because I don't care how much money you have, a lot of people in this day and age do not have the funds to rebuild their homes. Especially, you're talking about homes in the Palisades that are starting at like 3, 4, 5 million dollars. A lot of people don't have that to rebuild. So if somebody's willing to throw 50 grand, 100 grand at them, they may just take that and then choose to go start their lives over. But something is not cleaning the buttermilk with all of this stuff that's going on. So we're going to just go ahead and watch some videos I have compiled. But first, let me go ahead and like take y'all, because I have posted some stuff in Discord, and we're going to watch a few other videos here as well. So just give me a second to pull this up here. Okay. So I had posted this earlier in the Discord, like around 1. So we're going to look at just some of these videos here.
Oh. All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry.
Y'all tried to what?
We tried our best. Yeah, and when this tree falls, it's over.
I mean, look at the ash.
I'm sorry, bro.
I mean, just those embers falling on your skin and hair can set you on fire.
Oh, shit.
Y'all should be trying to get the fuck.
Is that tree?
Wow.
Just extremely disturbing.
Hey, did you hear the news? California's getting Maui'd. And someone's gonna have to call up Waluigi, cause, yeah. I mean, y'all tell me, is this sus or no? Is it sus that State Farm just months ago canceled all of their fire insurance for homes in the Palisades, exactly where these fires are taking place? The move was justified by the company as an attempt to avoid financial failure. Well, that's cute. What the were all of us paying premiums to you for then, I wonder? Like, how is it legal for these? Anyways, let's just move on. On top of that, you have LA Mayor Karen Bass cutting fire department funding by $23 million this year, just recently. You have firefighters reporting that they're running out of water in the fire hydrants, okay? You've got cars trapping people trapped in homes, firefighters not responding to certain areas. I mean, what the fuck is going on? The sad thing is, I think we all know what's going on.
Now, let me say this real quick.
Fake shit.
As far as
Prayers, though. Prayers to these people.
the situation with the firefighters, from what I was told by certain people in Cali, they're saying that the winds are super bad. That they said it was too dangerous for the firefighters to go out there because the winds are, that's what's really helping to spread this fire, is that the winds are some of the windiest they've seen around this
Yeah,
time ever in Cali.
I heard
And I
about that.
lived in Cali for several years. I don't remember it being windy in the middle of January. I don't remember them having fires ever. Usually, when fires happen in California, it's usually around Leo season, around my birthday, in July, in the hottest months when it's very, very dry. So for them to be having these fires in the middle of January is insane. It doesn't get cold like that in Cali, but it's not where there's wildfires around this time. Another thing, they're saying that there's a shortage of water, which I believe, because California is always in a potential drought. Even if you own a home, I know when I lived in the valley, you could only water your grass on certain days. And if you were caught watering your grass on days that you were not supposed to water your grass, you could get a fine. So there's always some type of drought going on in Cali. So I'm not surprised about the lack of water. A lot of people are saying, where are the firefighters, they should be out there fighting the blaze regardless of the wind and stuff like that. But let's ask ourselves, and I say this all the time, because being a firefighter is a form of a trade. Please show me the abundance of young people who are lining up to be firefighters. Please show me the push of young people who are being made to feel like it's cool to work in the trades, to be a firefighter. Like, these jobs, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody to replace these aging firefighters. Because again, we've made it seem where it's not cool anymore and everybody wants to be a TikToker and an influencer. So again, these are real honest conversations that we have to have. Because nobody thinks about the firefighter position until there's fires. And there's not enough firefighters in California. Remember, during the last big fire, what did they do? Let's talk about it. They had to hire, well, not hire because they don't get paid. They had prisoners putting out fires.
I didn't
Can
know
we
about
talk
that.
about it?
Whoa.
They had to go to the prisons and have the prisoners out there risking their lives. These prisoners aren't trained.
That's
They didn't
crazy
sign up to be firefighters.
at all.
But because certain jobs are literally dying before our eyes and we're not realizing it until we need them. So not only is there a shortage of firefighters in places who get a lot of fires like California, where they're having to now resort to using prisoners to put out forest fires, but also, you know what I'm saying, the wind, the water. This is like a perfect storm, you guys. So it's really, really scary. And these are real conversations that need to be had. The future of this country.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and play some more videos here.
Yeah, because this is wild,
Okay, let's see.
At one point, I wanted to be a firefighter. My two best friends are cops. And so I was like, oh, well, if y'all cops, I ain't want to be no damn cop now. I was like, let me look into maybe firefighting. It didn't work out. All that training. I was overweight even more so. Um, but yeah, this is wild. I do personally think it's orchestrated. I think a lot of stuff is orchestrated. We just don't know about it. There's a lot of stuff they would never tell us about. Um, but yeah, this is definitely wild, y'all. I'm gonna play a little bit more just because this is 2 hours long. So I wasn't gonna watch this whole thing, baby. I just wanted to watch a little bit of it. So let's play a little bit more.
All the abandoned cars. What does this remind you of?
Like some Armageddon shit.
Remember that movie on Netflix? Leave the World Behind?
Oh wow. They always put the shit in the
Yeah, and
movies.
remember in the movie, like somebody said in the chat, it was Teslas. It
That's how
was a
they get
bunch
away
of
with it.
Teslas in the movie. So let's go ahead. I know they said Donald Trump said something earlier today.
Let's see what old Donnie got
Let
to
me make
say.
sure. Okay. Let's watch this real quick here.
Okay, so as we talk about the better angels and people helping people, we also know that there is a counterpoint to that. And sometimes it can be like this. You're seeing here on Truth Social, which is the social media platform of the president-elect Donald Trump. He is responding to all this by placing blame on the California governor, Gavin Newsom, for not signing a water restoration declaration. So he says this. Now the ultimate price is being paid. He says he will demand that this incompetent governor, and these are the words of President-elect Donald Trump, allow beautiful, clean, fresh water to flow into California. He is to blame for this, close quote. So with that, let's bring in CBS News political correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns, who is live in West Palm Beach,
Yeah,
Florida.
that's wild. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. But I think overall, we're in more of a battle than we think. This is a spiritual battle here, and all of this happening before Trump gets into office is very telling. And I believe that they're trying their best before he gets in there. This may be a way to get rid of some evidence, because very interesting homes burnt down in this situation. Very interesting buildings, museums, and yeah, so that's what this let's burn it down before he's able to come in and expose the shit. And what, 12 days before he because he said on day one we're exposing shit. So we'll see what happened, guys. I hope no one gets hurt in this because there are still people out there, you know, whether it's fake or not, there's still people out there who could really be getting hurt by this. So, yeah, guys, have a good one and talk to y'all later. Subscribe, subscribe, and like and all that stuff.